it's so cold.
With us after semifinal number 1 at the Mountain East Conference Volleyball Championship from Shepherd University, head coach Camilo Querci, and players Kaylee Helgeson and Taylor Balella. Coach, thoughts on the game, and then I'll have a few questions.
Hard-fought match all the way around. Again, volleyball being a game of errors, two good teams meet each other. There's going to be boneheaded errors on both sides. Both teams were made uncomfortable, and more often than not, it comes down to the serve-receive battle, and that's kind of where we got stuck today.
Kaylee, you were hitting the ball really well today. Talk about your preparation for the semifinal, your freshman year, coming into a big setting. Talk about how you approached today's game.
Really, I didn't approach today's game much differently than I approach any other game. Just go out and give your all on the court and leave it all out there, because if you don't do that, then what's the point in playing?
Taylor, you had 44 assists. Talk about what you were talking to your teammates on the court. You're a pretty vocal player, leader on the court. Talk about your approach to today's game.
I told them if we're going to do anything, we're going to go down swinging. Whether it was we were going to win swinging or we're going to lose swinging, we're not going to back down or play safe ball. We're going to make an effort, and we're going to fight to the finish.
Coach, you talked about errors in your opening statement there. Talk about what you were saying to your teammates when in your timeouts and in their timeouts as well, about just about your approach to the rest of the match.
Well, and looking at some of the numbers, I mean, you look at Fairmont's 14 aces to 7 service errors. Ours was 10 to 12. That alone is already a negative, but you look at certain numbers like, you touched on Taylor's 44 assists, termination percentage of 383. So we got the looks we wanted. We just didn't give ourselves enough opportunities. When we were giving ourselves opportunities, I feel like we consistently were coming on top. I mean, 2 of the last 3 sets we lost, we were up 18-16. We had every look we wanted, and it came down to the execution, the small little mistakes, some bad bounces, and stuff that was in our control. And without disrespecting any other teams, yeah, we may have left the door open, but kudos to Fairmont. They absolutely took every opportunity they had.
Lauren Wilkins was serving really well for you. Did you have various approaches that you were taking with your serving throughout the match?
Our biggest approach, and it has been all year long, is as simple as serve tough. We're not serving for aces, we're serving for runs, and Lauren really bought into that today. She wasn't going in there trying to smother anybody or crush the ball enough to make those boneheaded errors. I mean, she had a couple service errors, but definitely was our most consistent in terms of holding serve, because she was happy with, 1 passes and just keeping them out of system. And that's when we got a lot of our runs. I mean, I think we're one of the better teams in this conference in transition, and she let us consistently run in transition with not only her serving, but her defense as well today.
Taylor, you're a senior. You've got a freshman up here with you. Talk about the foundation you feel like you're going to be leaving Shepherd with.
I have the highest hopes for this program. I know it's going to go so far, especially with the freshmen we brought in. It's just a taste of what we're going to be like the next years, all the years to come. We're just going to keep getting better and better.
Thank you.
Thank you.